Is it okay to replace corner railings posts with pergola posts? Planning to add a pergola to my deck for shade and growing grapes, and need help deciding if I should extend the posts of the pergola to the ground on a concrete base or if I can just attach it to the deck by replacing the existing corner posts used by the deck railing and just beefing it up with additional blocking. Some project specs. Deck is 12 by 10, attached to the house and supported by two 6 by 6 posts set on 16 RD Quo. Concrete pillars. The posts at the base of the stairs are set in the ground, which presumably provides a small amount of additional support for that corner. I will use 4x4s for upright posts, expecting some warping and cracking because in my opinion the 6x6 look too beefy for my small deck and I'm trying to keep the added weight down. I will use 2x6s for the crossbeams and rafters. This will be about 800 pounds of added weight, including the weight of the grapevine and any accessories, so 200 pounds per post. The pergola will not be attached to the house, but will be 2 inches away from the house at the closest point. Location: Greater Philadelphia area. Update 05-26-2020. Decided I'm comfortable with skipping the concrete base. For the 4 corners, I will be using this style of blocking and tying everything together with plenty of structural screws. It might not be necessary, but I am also considering adding a sister board to strengthen the cantilevered portion of the outer joist. The outer joists did not have joist hangers connecting them to the ledger board for some reason, so I will be adding that as well as securing the joists under the posts with DTTZMAX galvanized deck tension tie kit. I am sticking with 4x4 upright posts and 2x6 for everything else. The trellis top will get covered with shade curtains and later grapevines. So I don't care too much if they look puny as long as they are solid and strong. Toja Grid makes extensive use of 4x4s in their pergola kits, so that gives me confidence in the strength of properly secured 4x4s. Question from user Scrape Heap at Stack Exchange. Answer: posts need bolts, not screws. Outside joist board not supported by cantilever. Stair stringers held up by nails and lacking brackets. Doggo is helping. 4x4s will crack and warp, and look like they're not sufficient for the job, because they aren't. How do I vertically connect 2 4x4s on a deck to build a roof? But you're not splicing, I hope. So can you use an oversized post and make it too long? Sure. Can you put what is essentially a roof over that? No. Columns, which is what you're going to turn the post into, are to be 6x6 minimum. How should I connect 2 beams to a post at a corner? That all being said, it's a pergola, go nuts. I got some pretty good mileage out of structurally using some 4x4s. What size posts for elevated kids playhouse? Just use at least what the correct bolts for the posts should have been and nuts and washers, all of the same material as required. Stainless steel for cedar, galvanized for treated. 2 5/8 through bolts, minimum W, minimum 2x2x3, 1/6 washers, each of them 112 from the top and bottom of the ledger board. Chicago Deck Code, PDF page 45. And select your lumber carefully. Still wet and oozing pressure treatment? No. Cedar? Yes. Answer from user Missouri at Stack Exchange.